Well, hi there, I'm Colin Lamb. I hope you're doing very well wherever it is that you may happen to be. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for asking. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a relatively new track from Wilco called Hot Sun from their 2024 album Hot Sun Cool Shroud. Now, I'm not that familiar with Wilco. In fact, you could write a short, informative paragraph about Wilco, and it would be a very useful addition to this video, but I did not do that because I had to make dinner for my family. Down here in beautiful southern Australia, it was 37 degrees today, so I'm a little fucking fried. But anyways, cheers to you and cheers to me. I'm a casual Wilco fan. I keep meaning to get more into Wilco, you know? Like if somebody's got a little bag of Wilco at a bachelor party at 3 a.m., I'll do a little toot to Wilco, let me tell you. And then I will have unsolicited conversations with everybody who gets too close to me, and I will exchange business ideas and learn 4 things about everybody I talk to and think that I have made great friends, but all, in fact, that I have done is being sweaty and confrontational. But at the end of the day, I am a little familiar with Wilco. They've got that song, probably Germany, maybe Japan, I think it is. And then Heavy Metal Drummer. I always like that song when it comes on in my little Spotify list. It's been in there for a while. And then there's another song about doing laundry that I always thought sounded a lot like the Beatles. But I'm not that familiar with Wilco. I keep meaning to get into Wilco. A couple of years ago, I think it was during COVID, I found a live concert that they did, and it was fantastic. So if you have more Wilco recommendations, please let me know down in the comments. But this song is called Hot Sun, and let's take a dang old list. Let's take a little let's take a little toot of Wilco here on the Tone 98 point. I'll do a little toot. This has a little toot vibe to it. Let's give it a little breath.
Hey, hey, hot sun shines so loud. Hot sun, cool shroud. Hot sun,
I like this guy's voice.
hot sun shines so
I do remember now.
loud. Hot sun, hey, hey. Hot sun, I can hear it. Hot sun, what's the word I want? Hey, hey. Hot sun,
I'm digging this.
I can hear it.
Hot Sun, it's very appropriate for today.
Hissing like a flare. Ice, glassy ice, tumbling. My plastic glass. Shouldn't I be doing something? What can I do? What can I do?
Oh, this is why you have good headphones. Because this is pretty simple, but you need to be able to hear what's going on.
Hot sun shines so loud.
Bloody stereo backwards. God damn.
Cool shroud. Hot sun. Mountains melting down. Sweet doubt. Hot sun.
This is a good album starter. This is the first track on the album, I think.
Ice. Glassy ice. Tumbling. My plastic glass. Shouldn't I be doing something? What can I do? What can I do?
Got a 60s, what the fuck did you put in my drink kind of vibe.
Why
And then
passes by?
like a vacuum.
Mumble something. I just just can't grasp. Can't bring myself to ask, what can I do? What can I do?
Okay, I very much enjoyed that track. Couple of things that I wanted to note. What I forgot about Wilco, one of the main things I enjoy about said Wilco, is that the guy's got a interesting and great voice at low volume. He's just got an interesting voice. There's a little rasp to it. I recorded a song a bunch of years ago, and I was trying to go for that kind of vibe. It's hard to do, though. I mean, you just have to have a genuinely interesting singing voice, which I think this guy does have. So I did enjoy that. The other thing I was going to say is that when they rise, there's a bunch of kind of, I'm going to guess that there's a space echo kind of building things up in a crescendo of delay and that classic space echo kind of sound, or a tape echo at the very least. But things are building up, and then it's got a segment where it just, it's kind of like opening a plane door and everything just goes, that's not buckled down, right? And so the analogy there is that the song's parts, the key, the rhythm, the strum, everything that's basically fucking buckled into a seat is still there, but all that washy synthy stuff just goes and gets sucked out the door. So I always like something like that. It's a cool motif. Now, in terms of that song being an album opener, I would say if you're going to put, there was 2 tracks. There was one called Annihilation, I think, that had, 680,000. This one had 650,000 streams, and I was going to pick the one with more streams, but I was like, you know what? I should pick the album opener, because if I like this track, I'm going to go ahead and listen to the rest of the album. And guess what, friends? I like that track, and I'm going to listen to the rest of this album tomorrow at work. I enjoyed it. It's cool. Kind of minimal. They do have some pretty good guitarists in the band, but they were just doing something kind of cool and cooking. And I think, like I say, as an album opener, that's great. And just as a track in general, it made me want to listen to more. So you know what? I'm going to leave this video right there, but I'm going to say that's a good track. In terms of rating, I'm going to give that track an early 7 out of 10. If I listen to the rest of the album and there's some better stuff on there, it might drop. If the rest of the album's a bit, it might go up. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a whole album review of this thing on the channel if this thing gets like 250 views. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, well, God bless you, your soul. And thank you for joining me for a drink and a track. You take very good care of yourself. Please subscribe and like. Check out the rest of this crap on my channel. Blah blah blah. Let's really turn this light up. Let's see let's see if we can make the dome reflect. Let's see how blanched the Tone Wizard can be after that Hot Shroud track. Anyways, take care of yourself. See you in another video. Bye-bye.